Hey everyone, welcome to your April 7th, 2025 Saturn-Venus conjunction. This is about should I stay or should I go? Venus and Saturn get to decide for us. This astrology forecast is going to be for all 12 signs. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional, Western, and evolutionary astrology. Welcome. I'm excited to share this transit forecast with you. If you are new here, you can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. Thank you for liking and subscribing and for sharing your journey with me. So in the days that lead up to around April 7th, and then again, it'll happen on April 24th, the waters of Pisces, remember, this is about stirring and inviting us to surrender, to trust. It's about letting the tides of change carry us towards something that's deeper, more meaningful, more richer, more aligned with your soul's journey. Venus and Saturn, they are these two celestial forces that include love and discipline. They are intertwined twice this month. The first time is going to be on April 7th when Venus is in its retrograde motion. And then it'll happen again on April 24th when Venus is now moving forward once more. And so these time periods, these moments, they hold a lot of weight, carrying with both the ache of reality and the beauty of commitment, the challenge of boundaries, and the power of our alignments. When Venus and Saturn, when they meet up in the sky, we are asked to look at our love, our money, our self-worth, all of these topics with new eyes. The lessons, they're not going to be subtle. This is the universe showing you where you may have just overextended yourself, or whether illusions from the Piscean waters, they have given, it's like given way too much to truth, whether your energy is being invested in the correct place. Saturn is the karmic teacher. It's about time. It's about building structures that last. And Saturn is saying, what is real is going to endure. What is built on illusion is now going to dissolve. Venus is the ever dreamer. She governs love, beauty, money, resources. It's not just about people that we love. It's about things. It's about what we want to connect with. And so Venus is saying, but we can make space for something that's even more beautiful to emerge. Can we do this together? And so this first conjunction of when they meet up in the sky together, it's the days that are leading up to the April 7th. They're steeped in a lot of reflection. Remember, Venus is going backwards. Rethink, reevaluate, review. Venus retrograde, it pushes us to turn inward. It prompts us to reevaluate all of our relationships, both with others and with ourself. This may be a time of harsh realizations, like looking at our unmet needs, our misaligned values, or even in the recognition that sometimes the ties that must loosen in order for others, in order for others to strengthen. In the sign of Pisces, Venus is boundless. She yearns for deep soul-level love, connection. And Saturn always demands structure, commitment, integrity. Remember, it has the rings around it. It wants a solid, firm foundation. And so it's asking, are your values, are they aligned with the people that you hold close and near and dear to you? Are you really receiving what you need and not just what you wish for? Then, as Venus moves forward, so the second time, she meets up with Saturn again. So the first one is a rethink, reevaluate, like to take a look at things with clear eyes. And then when she moves forward again, Saturn meets in the days that are leading up to the April 24th. There's this shift that occurs. There's this moment of, I get it, aha, clarity, that's of stepping forward with newfound awareness. The boundaries that are now set, it's about the lessons that you've now learned and the losses that you're going to accept. Now there's this space of, I can now rebuild. I can move forward. Where are you with this alignment now? Who are you now finding yourself drawn to or connected to? this transit, it's going to bring new affiliations, new connections, new soul level connections, a new tribe, a deeper understanding of where is your place within yourself and within the collective. Where are you? And so this is not just a solitary process. Pisces is the great dissolver of all barriers. It urges us to not just look here, but to look beyond ourself and into the broader web of humanity, of connection. And so who are the people that you're truly aligned with? This transit, it's really asking us to not just look at ourselves, but to look at the communities, our networks, our affiliations that shape us. Are you still connected with spaces and groups that reflect your evolving truth? Or is this time to seek out new waters, to weave yourself into a tribe that shares your vision and shares your values? There's this new knowledge that's gained by this second time that they conjunct together, that's unfolding, that's shifting the landscape of who we walk beside, who we are connected with. Some of you may find yourselves outgrowing relationships that no longer resonate, and others, you may encounter these kindred spirits who just feel like home. And so these are these sacred pivots. This is marking these moments when the universe is gently, and sometimes for some of us not so gently, pushing or nudging us towards our true belonging. So what to embrace during this transit is our own worth. It's Venus in Pisces. It really seeks out external validation. But Saturn is here to remind us that our worth is intrinsic. Love and abundance, it comes from within. Define your own value system. Stay flexible. Pisces is very fluid. This first conjunction may feel like a loss or a letting go or a sadness, but the second time it brings clarity. Sometimes things have to break down or break apart in order to be built stronger. It's you trusting the process of what is evolving. Commit to what feels good and right to you, because Saturn rewards the long-term dedication. If something or someone, if they can withstand this transit, it's likely to stay here. There's these deep connections that are going to be forged now that have this spiritual weight to them. Look to expand your circles. Pay close attention to truly who's showing up and within your life. This is a transit of helping you to align. There can be new communities, new kindred spirits, new souls that are like stepping forward. Welcome them. Let go with grace. Nothing is ever meant to last forever. If something fades, allow it to dissolve with love. There is no need to cling to what no longer serves you. I always think, let go, let flow. As Venus and Saturn, they combine their energies through the sign of Pisces. This is your moment to really redefine what is love, what is trust, what is your own worth, to seek out the people, the places that reflect your truest vision of yourself. The tides are now shifting. This is going to be a time for you to want to take note of where and who you will allow to align yourself with and allow these tides to carry you. Offerings this month for a private consultation, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. You can also sign up for my newsletter to find out about happenings and early releases of things. If you're interested in a community with like-minded people where we learn, we share, we connect, we grow, check out my Patreon community using the link below. There is a 1-week free trial. I have a special for all Aries. Celebrate your birthday with a personalized solar return. This is a code of using Aries 10 at checkout for a limited time discount. Additionally, I offer live astrology consultations every other Tuesday right here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reserve your spot and get in the queue. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you and to help you navigate your unique journey. So let's dive in. So for Aries, you are having this Venus Saturn conjunction at 25 degrees, 24 degrees. It's in your 12th house. The 12th house is the house of surrender. It's the house of healing. It's the hidden house. It's our subconscious. It's hospitals, afflictions, solitude, spiritual connection to our ancestors, our guides, our angels, our divine, our source of. And so this transit is activating truly the hidden depths of your psyche. It's we don't see it, we feel it, and it's nudging you to confront those deep-seated fears, these past wounds, these unconscious patterns of love and self-worth. And Venus in your 12th house is calling you to surrender, to soften, to embrace your spiritual connection. Now, Saturn here, Saturn is demanding you to have this emotional discipline and to have these healthy boundaries. Remember, Saturn has the rings around it. And so it's like the fence around your yard. And so you might realize that some of your attachments or some of your habits, they're truly draining you and exhausting you. And it's difficult to hold on to. It prompts you to truly withdraw from toxic influences. The 12th house is like the house where we go to heal, renew. It's the house of karmic debts. And so the opportunities that can come from this transit are a deepened spiritual or meditative practice, because this is where we go within to connect to source through dreams, intuition, psychic ability, our ancestors. This is about a practice that can bring you clarity and healing. There can be an emotional detox. Remember, if we don't take care of our mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, psychological health and well-being, this is the house where we are isolated and we are forced to deal with it. And so this is you letting go of past heartbreak and these unhealed wounds. It's a releasing of that broken record of I'm not worthy or the negative self-talk. It's finding love and guidance within solitude or within your dreams or creative outlets. The challenges that can come from this is feeling isolated or misunderstood within your relationships or within partnerships, or having to go back and revisit old patterns of self-destructive or sabotage behavior within love or in our connections with others, and like reviewing it, seeing it, reliving it in order to release it. Struggling with setting those healthy emotional and energetic boundaries, because Pisces is the deepest, the wateriest depth of feeling everybody's feels. And is that mine or is that yours? So I'm encouraging you to truly embrace the discomfort of doing the inner work. It's going to lead you to find clarity. Trust your intuition, trust your gut instinct, trust your dreams, because some endings, they're necessary in order for your soul to have growth. Prioritize self-compassion, self-love, spiritual renewal over external validation during this transit. A mantra can be, I release what no longer serves me, making space for divine love and deeper peace. So Aries, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. For those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Taurus, Venus is your chart ruler. It's always important for you to be following where that pretty girl is at in your life. And so we have your house of community, connection, friendships, aspirations, goals. The 11th house, it revolves around topics of your social circles. It's who you network with, whether it's for work or whether it's socially, or where you want to volunteer and be part of group affiliations. And so this transit, it's really reshaping your social circles, your long-term dreams. Venus here is to help you seek out deep and meaningful friendships and supportive networks, while Saturn Saturn has the rings around it. It's the fence around the yard. It wants to set these goals that can clarify these connections to make sure that they are genuine, that because some things are going to be fading. And so you might find yourself truly like redefining who is your tribe, who are your soul connections, setting these stronger boundaries with certain people and looking to commit to possibly a shared cause that truly aligns with your soul, your soul's purpose. The opportunities that can come from this are strengthening bonds, strengthening your connections with like-minded or soul-aligned people. This is the house of who and how you connect with other people for what you want to do in your life. This is recognizing and committing to a meaningful goal or a cause, or to be part of something bigger than yourself. This is discovering a mentor or a guide who can help you shape your future direction. Challenges can come from feeling like that you've outgrown certain friendships or social spaces or groups or networks, possibly experiencing tension within group dynamics of who truly has your back, like looking at things with like a fresh set of eyes from an outside perspective in order to understand what is your place, what is your role. Learning to say no to obligations that don't align with your heart's desire. I always say no is a complete sentence. I'm encouraging you to be very discerning about where you invest your time, your effort, your energy, because that's one of your most valuable commodities. If the door is closing to people, places, and things within your social life, trust that this new aligned connections that they're going to be forming. It's something else is going to be opening. It's making space for the new. Align your long-term goals with what your soul's calling is, rather than these external expectations. A mantra can be, I attract connections that nourish and support my highest path. So Taurus, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Gemini, this transit's going to be very important to you because it's happening at the top of your chart. This is about your career, your reputation, authority. The 10th house is responsibilities, how people see you, how they perceive you. It's government, awards, honors, reputation. It's not just about your career and your job. Like if you're retired, this is about achievements or responsibilities, or where you want to leave your mark on society. It's about your personal ambitions, things that you want to do. And so you have Venus and Saturn sitting at the top. And for this transit, it's focused on how do you want to be seen, your public image, your personal ambitions. The 10th house is literally, it's at the top of people looking down on you as authority figures, or you being an authority figure and others looking up at you. And so Venus, she's inspiring you to seek fulfillment in all that you do, whether it's like volunteering or your work or the mark you want to leave on society or responsibilities. And Saturn demands integrity and commitment. Remember, Saturn is the father of time. It has the rings around it, which is like the fence around the yard of saying, build something that will last and set short, middle, and long-term goals. And so you might feel the weight of responsibility within all areas of your life, starting from home all the way up to your professional life. This is about you possibly needing to make some hard decisions about where you invest your time, your effort, and your energy. Are you doing things that truly align with your soul? Or are you just fulfilling the external obligations of what people have put upon you or what you thought you signed up for? The opportunities that come from this it's a chance. It's a chance to refine and solidify What are your long-term goals? What do you want to do? Whether it's in your first, second, or third chapter of your life, this is you saying, I need to refine this. This could be about gaining recognition or respect for your expertise, your knowledge, your wisdom. This is you aligning your work with your values and greater fulfillment. The challenge comes from increased pressure or accountability within your professional and your personal life, feeling unappreciated or undervalued in your professional and your personal life, because there's this need to balance your ambition with your own personal well-being. I'm encouraging you to take your time. Saturn rewards patience and steady growth. If you are questioning your path, whether it be for career or where you're going or what you're doing, this is a sign that you need to stop and realign with what is your true purpose. Don't settle for any superficial success or recognition. Seek out a deeper fulfillment within your inner work. A mantra can be, I build my success on authenticity, dedication, and heart-centered purpose. So Gemini, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it's your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. So for Cancer, you are having Venus conjunct Saturn in your house of higher learning, connection to other people far and wide. It's visas and passports, it's teaching, taking a class, it's publishing things, it's legal matters. It's your belief system. This is connecting with others in order to expand my mind. And so this transit it's in a harmonious aspect to your first house of self. So we know that this is calling you to explore deeper truths, both within yourself and within your connection with others, the world around you. Venus here is truly seeking beauty within wisdom and these cultural experiences, while Saturn here wants you to solidify your belief system. Saturn wants short, middle, and long-term goals. It wants a foundation. It wants to create something that lasts over a longer period of time. And so you might be questioning your old perspectives. You might be seeking out new spiritual insights, new experiences, people far and wide. Or you might be committing to taking a class, taking a workshop, teaching something, or traveling somewhere. The pursuit of something that broadens your horizons. This transit offers you these opportunities to deepen a spiritual practice, or this is about a philosophical shift within your thoughts and your ideals. There's this opportunity to study, to teach, to share your wisdom and knowledge, and to gain wisdom and knowledge from other people. You could travel. There could be mentorship experiences that truly reshape your wisdom, of what is your worldview. The challenges come from facing conflicts between your old belief system and new understandings. I have to let go of the old in order to grow and expand. And so there's this need to possibly commit to a path of study or to a spiritual understanding or growth of a belief system. And so there can be, remember, Pisces wants to dissolve, feeling disillusioned with certain teachers or institutions or ideologies. I encourage you to trust your intuition during this transit. Your truth is going to be growing, changing, and evolving, and that's going to be okay. That's the purpose of this transit. It's you opening yourself up to these experiences that challenge and expand your own thoughts, ideals, and your own understanding. Commit to knowledge and wisdom that you feel aligns with your soul. A mantra can be, I embrace growth, wisdom, and the unfolding of the journey of my soul. And so Cancer, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and to continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Leo, you are having Venus conjunct Saturn in your 8th house. This is deep. This is intense. This is about a transformation that comes from within. This is the house of intimacy and shared resources. This is going to be an opportunity for you to check in with power, with people that you are deeply connected with on an intimate level, and it will be dissolving, and it's truly about stirring deep emotional connections and financial shifts for you. The 8th house craves deep bonding, intimacy, while Saturn is the enforcer. It says we have to have boundaries. We have to have accountability. Remember, it has the rings around it. It wants a fence around its yard. It wants to keep everything in order, to have short, middle, and long-term goals. And so this could be you facing themes that revolve around trust, vulnerability, commitment, power struggles within relationships or within like financial matters. There's something that needs to be restructured here, whether it's a financial partnership. This is the house of exes with alimony and child support. It's the house of business partners. It's the house of our deep family connections because of debt or wills, or it's also the house of connection to our life partner. And so this is about financial matters. Something here needs to be restructured, whether it's financial partnership, emotional bond, your own fears around giving and receiving, and power and control. All of that is going to be addressed during this transit. Opportunities that can come from this is a deepening within committed relationships with honesty and trust and vulnerability. Like, let's have those conversations, bring them to the light. Let's uncover that layer. And healing of emotional wounds. This is the house of birth, death, and rebirth, the transformation around intimacy and vulnerability. Strengthening your financial security through disciplined planning of who and what am I invested in? Challenges come from you having to face your fears around trust, control, and letting go, and dealing with financial restrictions or obligations of what are you already invested into, who are you already invested into, and what does this mean? Learning that true intimacy, it requires both love and boundaries. I encourage you to embrace the emotional depth while maintaining your own self-respect. Release your old fears and patterns that prevent these authentic connections. Approach your financial matters with strategy and with patience. A mantra can be, I embrace deep transformations, trust, and empowered vulnerability. So, Leo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Virgo, you are having the Venus-Saturn conjunction in your partnership sector. If the first house is about you, the 7th house belongs to you with everybody else. This can be personally, this can be with collaboration, this can be professional, personal, this could be clients. This is about commitments, it's about contracts. And so having this house activated for you, this magnifies, like shines a light on all of your relationships that you are having. Having Venus here, Venus in your 7th house, she seeks harmony. She wants soul level love, while Saturn demands maturity and accountability and responsibility. Remember, Saturn has the rings around it. It's about time and having short, middle, and long-term goals. And so you are being asked to assess the balance that you have within your partnerships, both personally and professionally. Are they fulfilling to you? Are they stable? Are they built on mutual respect? The opportunities that can come from this transit are strengthening a romantic or business partnership with honesty. There can be recognizing who is truly meant to be within your life. Best friends, significant others, clients, learning the art of healthy compromise and setting of healthy boundaries. Challenges come from facing reality within specific relationships. What works and what does not. Letting go of unrealistic expectations, like let go, let flow. Feeling the weight of commitment and responsibility within partnerships and relationships. Remember that this is the house of where we connect with others personally and professionally. So this doesn't just have to be about intimate partners. This can be with clients. I'm encouraging you to focus on quality over quantity within all of your relationships, both personal and professional. If there's a connection that's meant to last, it's going to be able to withstand this transit. Don't settle, because this is about you committing to connections that support your growth. A mantra can be, I honor love, commitment, and the truth of my heart. So Virgo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Libra, always important for you to be following where your chart ruler is, and that is Venus, and she is in Pisces, conjunct with Saturn, and in your house of mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being, your daily routines, where we find a guide, a mentor. It's how do I nurture and care for myself, and how do I be of service to others? How do I balance my home and my career? And so for you, this transit is really about your well-being, your all of you well-being, your work life, your daily structure. Having Venus here is seeking harmony within your daily tasks. Saturn here, Saturn enforces discipline. It wants structure. It wants goals, short, middle, and long-term goals. You are being asked to assess whether your routines, are they truly supportive over your emotional and your physical health? Or are you overextending yourself within service to others while neglecting your own personal needs? Are you giving up of yourself? You cannot pour water from an empty cup. And so it's having to nurture and care for yourself and make yourself a priority before you give and care for others. So the opportunities that come from this is committing to a structured, supported self-care routine. And it's also alternative healthcare and healing practices, finding a balance between work, service, your own personal well-being, strengthening your professional relationships by establishing clear boundaries with everybody. Challenges come from you facing burnout, from overcommitment, like wanting to be everybody's everything and saying yes to everything when no needs to be the first words out of your mouth. Adjusting to necessary changes within your health habits, realizing that some work relationships require more effort from you or a reevaluation of commitment. I'm encouraging you to prioritize self-care as much as you prioritize your own productivity. Set these realistic boundaries. Saturn is here to say it has many different rings, and that's how much access you can set to what access that people have to you. It can be further out, it can be closer. Set these boundaries within your daily obligations. Seek sustainable health and wellness practices instead of just looking for a quick fix. A mantra can be, I honor my well-being with balance, care, and mindful dedication. So Libra, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. So for Scorpio, I love that Venus conjunct Saturn is in a harmonious aspect to your first house of your identity. It's in the house of creativity, romance, children, self-expression, your own inner child. The fifth house is investments, recreation, fun, joy, pleasure. It's love that's given, but it's also about play and nurturing yourself. And so this transit, it's really going to call for you to look at how do you express yourself with joy and love and creativity. Venus here is craving passion and inspiration, while Saturn's asking you to take these pursuits seriously. Remember, it's the father of time. It has limitations. It wants goals. And so it's looking at, are you nurturing your creative spirit, or has your responsibilities, has that stifled your ability to play and tap into your own inner child? Opportunities that can come from this are turning a creative passion into a long-term endeavor, like taking the side gig and making it into a permanent way that I can create and make money from. Defining what you love, joy and self-expression, and what does that really mean to you, and committing to relationships that offer you depth and sincerity. Challenges can be feeling restricted within love, dating, or creative expression. Remember, Saturn has these limitations, and so it's about struggling with perfectionism in artistic or creative personal projects, learning to trust yourself to take those creative risks. And so I encourage you to look for structure that supports where you can get out and be free, and setting aside time for your passion projects. If there's a romantic connection that survives this transit, this has this long-term potential. You finding joy in the process and not just the outcome. It's enjoying the here and the now. A mantra can be, I embrace love, passion, and creativity with courage and commitment. So Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more understanding of these transits, you can find that at willowgracemystic.com. So for Sagittarius, Venus is going to conjunct Saturn in your house of home. The fourth house is the bottom. It is your living situation, your personal life, your ancestors, your traditions. It's the foundation of which you build your life upon. And so it's about home and family and emotional security. And so this transit is really reshaping your sense of what that is, both physically and emotionally. Venus here seeks out peace and comfort and beauty, while Saturn highlights structure. It wants emotional maturity. It wants stability. Remember, Saturn is over time. It has the rings around it, like the fence around the yard, and it wants to focus on your family dynamics, your home environment, or this can involve past wounds that now come back up, resurface, or come into focus. Opportunities can be strengthening emotional resilience, or within family or family connections, or with traditions, creating this home environment that nurtures your soul, not just what other people expect of you. Healing ancestral or childhood wounds through reflections and boundaries. The challenges come from having to face family responsibilities, or these old emotional patterns that have been passed down from one generation to another, or what you are repeating yourself in this lifetime, possibly feeling restricted or burdened by family or domestic obligations from the home. You having to make these necessary but difficult changes within your living situation, feeling stifled, feeling restricted. I encourage you to redefine, what does home and security mean to you? If something feels misaligned within your personal life, it's going to be a time that you're going to want to address it. Seek peace within your own inner world rather than looking for external validation. A mantra can be, I create a home within myself, grounded in love and security. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Capricorn, it's always important for you to be following where your chart ruler is. And so having Saturn conjunct Venus in the sign of Pisces in your house of communication, learning, neighbors, siblings, cousins. The third house is how I take in information, how I share information. The third house is gossip, email, phone, text. And so this conjunction is really focusing on you refining how you communicate, how you learn, how you connect with those people that are around you. Having Venus here, she enjoys this heartfelt expression, these connections that are deep. And Saturn wants to ensure that your words carry meaning and that they carry truth. And so it's a look at, are you being heard? Are you being understood? Are your thoughts aligned with your true values? Opportunities that can come from this transit are strengthening your communication style, your skills, and deepening your intellectual pursuits, like taking a class or a workshop, something that happens closer to home. Building these meaningful connections through honesty and vulnerability, like open communication, establishing disciplined learning habits, or within writing projects. Challenges can be feeling unheard, feeling unvalidated, being misunderstood within conversations, or like through email, phone, text, struggling with confidence in self-expression, the needing to take responsibility for the things that you've said, in order for you to change the way that you are saying them. I have to take responsibility in order to change, grow, and know that my words have an impact on others. I'm encouraging you to speak with clarity and intention because your words have power. Seek out knowledge that supports your long-term growth. Balance your logic with your emotion in the way that you communicate with others, be it your words or your body language. A mantra can be, I speak my truth with clarity, wisdom, and authenticity. So Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. So for Aquarius, your chart ruler is Saturn. It's always important for you to be following where that big boy is in your chart. And so having Saturn Venus conjunction in your second house really brings to light a focus on your money, your values, your self-worth, your cash, your property. The second house is who and what do I value, love, and need in order for me to feel comfortable and secure. And so for you, this transit is really going to bring into focus or highlight your relationship with money or passions and your self-worth. Venus here truly seeks out security, abundance. It loves beautiful things. Saturn here wants to ensure that that only what is earned through integrity and discipline is going to last, though. It's not like a quick fix or jumping on things for just the love of right now. And so it's looking at, are your financial and personal values, are they aligned? The opportunities that can come from this transit are strengthening your financial discipline and your long-term security. The second house is in a harmonious aspect with your career sector. And so this is recognizing and reinforcing your skill set, your self-worth, anything that has to do with what you bring to the table to be known for or to make money, your resources from. You committing to meaningful investments, both financially and emotionally. The challenge comes from facing financial restrictions. Remember, Saturn wants short, middle, and long-term goals and necessary budgeting and looking at things of where, who, and what am I invested in, and is it a good investment? And so learning to balance your material desires with deeper fulfillment. And so I encourage you to look at your value is not determined by your external success. It's own your own worth. Know your value, know your worth. Make financial decisions that are based on your long-term stability, not just your temporary desires. Let go of what no longer aligns with your values. Let go, let flow. A mantra can be, I honor my worth and build a foundation of lasting abundance. So Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Pisces, this is all about you. This is happening in your first house of your identity, your self-expression, your personal goals. The first house is your power, your desires, your interests. It's all about your gestures, your egos. It's about who you are, your mind, your body, your spirit. And so having Venus conjunct Saturn in your first house, this transit is really going to be profound personally for you. It's Venus seeks out love, connection, and beauty, while Saturn asks you to truly refine your own self-image and to take responsibility for your own path. Are you showing up as your authentic self? Are you creating a life that truly reflects your soul's essence, your path? Opportunities can be strengthening your confidence and your own self-identity. Venus is the goddess of love and beauty, and it's stepping into who you are, and it's aligning with relationships and commitments that are true to your own self, not just those, I call them tissue paper connections, or wax paper, you can see right through it. This is you taking leadership within your own personal and professional endeavors. The challenge comes from facing self-doubt or imposter syndrome and letting go of these outdated versions of yourself. You have grown, you have changed, you have evolved, learning the difference between self-sacrifice and healthy boundaries. I encourage you to define who you are on your own terms. If you're in a relationship or if there's a commitment that no longer fits, release it with love. Let go, let flow. I always say that if you're with the wrong person, the right person doesn't have space. And if you're with the wrong person, release them so that they can find their right person. Trust that the work that you're putting in now is going to create this foundation for lasting fulfillment for you. A mantra can be, I stand in my truth, embracing my journey with confidence and grace. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com.